Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Wednesday, October 15th of 2025. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, coalition urges Grenada to reject foreign radar and maintain neutrality. OECS foreign ministers to meet November to advance regional unity. Grenada and Nigeria's Taraba state to strengthen economic ties, while Grenadian tech pioneer Dr. Nicholas Earl Brafitt named McMaster Chancellor. And in regional news, Trinidad and Tobago plans for World Bank office in Port of Spain, while internationally, Indonesia deploys nuclear teams after radiation alert. And coming up in sports, early wins for Southern Elites and Tornadoes in local under-23 basketball championship. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. The Grenada Coalition for the Zone of Peace is calling on the government to keep Grenada neutral and free from foreign military or surveillance installations, following reports of a U.S. proposal to place radar equipment at the Maurice Bishop International Airport. Trainee reporter Shania McIntosh.
In a meeting convened to discuss the issue, the coalition warned that any such move could threaten Grenada's safety and reputation as a peaceful nation. The members insisted that no agreement to install a foreign radar equipment should be made without open public consultation. The group is urging the government to maintain Grenada's neutrality and friendship with all nations while remaining free from external military involvement. The members are calling for full transparency and consultation with both the people of Grenada and regional bodies such as CARICOM and the OECS before making any defense or security decisions of this nature. Meanwhile, members of the Grenada Coalition for the Zone of Peace, Ali Gill, is urging the government to engage with key stakeholders to clarify what is being proposed and remove the fear of uncertainty among Grenadians.
But we want to urge the government to share with the stakeholders what is on the table, so that as much as is possible, so that we can allay the fears of the Grenadian public.
Also weighing in, Dr. Terence Marichaud stated firmly that Grenada must remain a state of peace, expressing strong opposition to the installation of any radar system on Grenadian soil. He said the island identity as a peaceful and independent nation should never be compromised for foreign interests.
So we are saying that basically Grenada wants to be respected as a zone of peace. Going back to the days of my grandfather coming right through to Maurice Bishop, we have always made that call. And Venezuela, which we do not want to be a part of. Venezuela is a friendly country. We can point to many infrastructure projects that Venezuela has been involved in. The refurbishment of the hospital, the new wing that we have that we call now the emergency department of the hospital was built by the Venezuelans. The refurbishment of the Market Square, the Lacalome Housing Project, not to mention the Petro-Carib deal that many of the countries of the Caribbean have benefited from. So we do not want to be seen as being complicit in any kind of plans or machinations for attacking Venezuela. And we know also that
leading sociologist on the island, Wendy Crawford, stated that her main concern is for Grenada to maintain its independence.
Able to maintain our sovereignty and our independence. But my main care is the health, the mental health, the psychological health, the emotional health of our people. We have come out of a very traumatic period over 40 years ago, and we do not know what the installation will ultimately lead to.
Meanwhile, U.S. Commander Alvin Halsey, along with the Police Commissioner Randy Connaught and other high-ranking officers of the force, held a meeting this morning at the police headquarters in St. George's. GBN attempted to obtain details from Police Commissioner Randy Connaught about the discussion, but he was unavailable for comment. To date, the government has not issued an official response to the U.S. request or addressed growing public concern surrounding the proposed radar installation. Shania McIntosh, GBN News.
The Grenada Trade Union Council, GTUC, is urging the government to reject the installation of military radar equipment at Maurice Bishop International Airport following a United States request. In a press release issued Wednesday, the GTUC highlighted the importance of maintaining Grenada's peaceful environment and its friendly relations across the Caribbean. The press release also advocated for the region to remain a, quote, zone of peace. The council expressed its commitment to collaborating with government and civil society to ensure Grenada's continued safety. GTUC called on the government to conduct meaningful consultations with the population before making a final decision, stressing that the island's best interests are served by prioritizing peace and security. Grenada and the Taraba state of Nigeria are poised to sign a memorandum of understanding to develop key sectors of Taraba's economy. The development comes after a meeting between Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell and Dr. Agbu Kefas, Governor of Taraba State, Nigeria, on October 13, 2025.
Located in eastern Nigeria, Taraba State has a population of 2.3 million and is named after the Taraba River. The meeting between the two leaders focused on cooperation in education and agriculture, reflecting Grenada's commitment to building meaningful partnerships and advancing shared development goals across Africa and the Caribbean. Now, according to a statement posted on the Office of the Prime Minister's Facebook page, the Grenadian leader expressed his optimism that the partnership with Taraba State will promote food security and sustainable development for both Grenada and Taraba. He also emphasized the need to change Africa's narrative by building stronger ties between the Caribbean and Africa, noting the rich cultural and historical connections between the two regions. The Prime Minister's visit to Taraba State was a reciprocal visit, following an earlier visit to Grenada by a delegation from Taraba. Although the exact date of the delegation's visit is not publicly known, it is clear that the two regions are committed to fostering a mutual beneficial relationship. Taraba's governor welcomed the Grenadian delegation, which included Chief of Staff Teddy St. Louis and Executive Assistant Akira Lessie, and assured Prime Minister Mitchell of Taraba's readiness to sustain a relationship that would foster progress and prosperity for the people of the state. It is not known if Prime Minister Mitchell will also travel to Ghana for another official visit, but he is scheduled to return to Grenada on Saturday, October 18th. Joseph Kador, GBN News.
OECS foreign ministers will meet in November to accelerate regional initiatives following their 8th Council of Ministers of Foreign Affairs, or COMFA. It's a session during the 80th UN General Assembly. Amid global economic and climate challenges, the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, or OECS, is reaffirming its commitment to safeguarding livelihoods and strengthening regional resilience. Director General Dr. Didicus Jules highlighted the need for swift, coordinated action, emphasizing solidarity as the region's main strength. Incoming Chair Frederick Stevenson of St. Vincent and the Grenadines emphasized the vital global voice of the OECS and the importance of a unified front. Ministers agreed on decisive steps, including advancing citizenship by investment programs, climate advocacy for COP30, expanding free movement of persons, and supporting Haiti-led solutions. The Council also endorsed joint diplomatic efforts and expanded agricultural partnerships. The upcoming special virtual meeting in November aims to consolidate progress and ensure that OECS interests remain a global priority. This is news at 7. Coming up, Grenadian tech pioneer Dr. Nicholas Earl Braffett named McMaster Chancellor. Stay with us for the details.
Need a little extra cash to make life easier? Or just a bit more exciting? Arise's got you covered. With a Flexi Credit loan, you get up to $25,000 for any purpose. Vacations, home upgrades, back to school, or just a little treat. Get manageable amounts, flexible repayments, and the freedom to top up whenever you need it. No hassle, no pressure, just freedom to live life at your pace. Visit our website or call today and let your dreams take flight with our Flexi Credit Loan. Arise Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Our 11th Grenleg Debates champion.
Grenleg Debates, more than just a competition.
Littering is not.
It's a national collaboration nurturing curiosity, research, critical thinking, and confidence among our secondary school students all over Grenada.
We need to teach more cognitive.
Bright young minds are sparking powerful ideas.
Financial capital is just a passive factor.
Not just a debate. For the audience, it's a voyage of self-discovery. Our debaters dare us to be informed, to listen and respect different perspectives, even while we champion our beliefs. With the unwavering commitment of educators, public and private sector entities, the media, and an army of volunteers, this impactful national challenge unfolds every year between September and November. The Grenleg Debates, shaping the way we think.
I thought this was safe until Willie the Worthless couldn't put me back together. But now my unattached hands will show you how easy and secure it is to file a medical claim on the CG United online portal. What magic school did you go to?
Ta-da! We can't reverse magic tricks gone wrong, but we can make it easy to file a medical claim on the online portal. CG United. Good like that.
Need to open a bank account? There's no time to make the drive to stand in line. Get ready. Opening an account with Republic On Board is easy from anywhere at any time, even while waiting for a food order. So you don't have to skip lunch. Republic On Board. Fast, easy, secure. Visit www.republiconboard.com to open your account today.
Residents of Carriacou and Petit Martinique, have you ever wondered how you can benefit from Grenada's Citizenship by Investment program? Join the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada for the next IMA Symposium Series on October 22nd at 5:30 p.m. at the Mermaid Hotel Conference Room, Carriacou. This public forum will explore how local developers and those aspiring to become developers can access new earning opportunities through the CBI program. Hear from key experts representing the Investment Migration Agency, the CBI Committee, and the Grenada Investment Development Corporation as they discuss recent regulatory changes designed to expand local participation. This is your chance to gain insight, ask questions, and discover how you can be part of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique's development story. Don't miss it. Join the conversation on October 22nd at 5:30 p.m. at the Mermaid Hotel Conference Room.
When using the electronic funds transfer feature on the e-banking app, what has been the benefit to you in using that?
Well, I could definitely say that it saves a lot of time in going to the bank, or two banks rather, to get cash out from one bank and then have to go to another bank and then obviously put it in there. So in doing so, you could actually do it remotely at any time that's convenient and send it there, again, from the convenience of your home or place of employment. So it makes life very easy. And what I also do like is the fact that you have a template structure. So if you're continuously using it, you can just continue to send money on an ongoing basis as needed. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
Welcome home.
Oh, it happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansipine Main Road or call 405-4818.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Grenadian technologist and venture capital investor Dr. Nicholas Earl Braffett is McMaster University's next chancellor. Trainee reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
While he has been called as CEO, founding partner, and now McMaster University's next chancellor, some of Dr. Nicholas Earl Brathwaite's fondest titles remain Kayak, PBC Boy, Mung Mung, and QC Boy. Born in Carriacou, Brathwaite has amassed more than 40 years of experience as a product developer, tech investor, and executive. Speaking with GBN, he recalled his formative years in the Caribbean.
I think of myself as a true Caribbean man because I lived in multiple Caribbean countries and I got to understand, some of the differences and similarities between the different countries. But it also helped me to realize, for example, going to school in Guyana, we went to Queen's College, which at the time was considered one of the top high schools in the Caribbean, and leaving a little place like Grenada, a little school like PBC, and then going to, a much larger school and, highly regarded throughout the Caribbean. And being able to compete and do well in school also gave me a level of self-confidence that just because I was from a little island didn't mean that I couldn't compete.
Brathwaite's illustrious Silicon Valley career spans companies such as Intel, N-Chip, and Flextronics, where his work pioneered semiconductors and early versions of the Palm Pilot and Xbox. Dr. Brathwaite reflected on being the first black person to be Chief Technology Officer of a publicly traded technology company.
The first is a milestone, and for me it's always been important that when I'm the first that I have to perform, because if you're the first and you don't accomplish anything, you become a mistake never to be repeated. But if you're the first and you accomplish things, then you become known as a trailblazer, and I think I'm proud of the fact that in Silicon Valley I'm considered a trailblazer. Quite frankly, there was not a lot of black people in Silicon Valley in general. In many of the conferences and stuff I would go to, oftentimes I would be the only one, or sometimes you might see one or two other black people, but not a lot. But there were not a lot of Caribbean people. So I started looking around, and I would find jobs, and I would tell my friends about it, and I would go talk to, in some cases, some of the managers and other people, and tell them about my friends. And so I started building up my own community, my own friendship community, by bringing my friends.
With his wife Janice, Dr. Brathwaite started the Petna Foundation to provide full scholarships to underprivileged students in Grenada and the Caribbean. Brathwaite cites his motivation as a desire to honor the sacrifices of his family and community.
When my father was in high school, he was from Carriacou. His dad died, and his mother could not afford for him to pay for him to go to school in Grenada. So he had to quit school in his senior year in school and go back to Carriacou and work. Luckily, he persisted and he became Prime Minister of Grenada. But that story. And so to honor my parents, I decided to start the Petna Foundation.
Dr. Nicholas Earl Brathwaite will assume the role of Chancellor of McMaster University on January 1st, 2026, serving as the ceremonial head and key representative of the university. He looks forward to shepherding the university's response to modern developments in technology and learning. Reporting for GBN News, I am trainee reporter Deidre Seeley.
Amputees in Grenada may soon have improved access to prosthetic limbs, as the government of Grenada will host a special event at the Grenada Trade Center on Friday, October 17th. The one-day program features a presentation by the Trinidad and Tobago Orthotics and Prosthetics Center, the only dedicated facility of its kind in the Caribbean, renowned for its expertise in community health, rehabilitation, and personalized care for individuals with limb loss. The center's involvement signals a promising step for local amputees. The announcement was made by Minister for Mobilization, Implementation, and Transformation, Andy Williams, during a phone interview on the DM with PM program, which also featured St. George Southeast MP Honorable Ron Redhead. The event aims to raise awareness and foster partnerships to enhance prosthetic and rehabilitation services for Grenadians living with mobility challenges.
MP just spoke about the prosthetic legs and the fact that we will be looking to bring the service to Grenada. On Friday, there's a company that will be coming to Grenada to make a presentation at the Trade Center Annex, right? So the Ministry of MIT will be inviting everyone to come and listen to hear what they have to say. I think they are interested in coming to set up a unit in Grenada, and in doing so, it will eliminate the cost of people having to go to Trinidad to get those services. So we just want to invite folks to come down to the Trade Center Annex this Friday at 10 a.m. to come and hear the plans for what we have for the people who need prosthetic legs.
A new dental unit will strengthen community health care for residents of the St. George Northeast constituency. Trainee reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
A new dental unit will soon serve the residents of Snug Corner and Bolio in St. George. According to the Honorable Ron Redhead, MP for St. George Northeast, the unit will be housed at the Bolio Medical Station. The announcement was made in last night's episode of DMs with PM.
So we have completed a discussion with the district health team. We are working to install the first ever dental unit at the Bolio Medical Station. We are hopeful that we can wrap this up in time for budget 2026.
The new dental unit is aimed at making often neglected oral health care more accessible to the public.
The critical part about it is that dental healthcare is very important, not just to the Northeast, but the entire Grenada, Carriacou, Petit Martinique. And so making it even more accessible at a local level is something that we believe will help to enhance the healthcare, and oral health overall can help improve your overall health as a person.
Residents of the constituency can also look forward to an upgraded New Hampshire medical station. These initiatives will contribute to strengthening community health services within the constituency. Reporting for GBN News, I am trainee reporter Deidre Seeley.
Tonight we're highlighting a new initiative that's promoting regional integration and free movement across the Eastern Caribbean. It's time for your GBN ISAW.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
In this evening's GBN ISAW, we see that vibrant billboards now adorn Grenada streets, reminding citizens of their freedom to move and work across the OECS region. The OECS Commission launched this initiative to promote regional integration and free movement. In fact, this marks 44 years of regional integration, promoting a more connected and prosperous Eastern Caribbean community. At the unveiling, Grenada's OECS Commissioner, His Excellency Aaron Moses, and the UN representatives all celebrated the deepening ties and opportunities that free movement brings.
Every citizen of the OECS now have the opportunity to move freely throughout the entire OECS with the use only of a national ID, whether it's your NIS card, your passport, or your driver's license. And every OECS citizen is entitled to indefinite stay within the OECS wherever they chose to.
UN Country Coordination Officer for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean, assigned to Grenada, Fiona Sandy, welcomes the initiative that beckons free movement within the OECS.
The International Organization for Migration, the IOM, as a steadfast partner in this journey, is proud to support the visual message that this billboard represents. That at the axis of unity and solidarity lies resilience.
Citizens are encouraged to scan the QR code on billboards to learn more about their rights. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms. Remember, that's all for GBN ISOR.
Grenada celebrates World Food Day with community-focused activities. We'll tell you all about it after the break.
The Ministry of Agriculture is inviting all of Grenada to join in the national observance of World Food Day 2025, guided by the theme Hand in Hand for Better Food and a Better Future. Our national celebrations will run from October 13th, culminating with the grand exhibition at the Old Trafford Playing Field, Tantine, on Friday, October 17th, 2025. Let us all unite to make this year's event the very best, connecting householders, farmers, agricultural partners, schools, and community groups. International World Food Day observance, October 16th. National World Food Day celebrations, October 13th to the 17th. Be a part of Grenada's food security drive.
This is the moment. Our girls, our game, our victory. On Saturday, November 29th, all roads lead to the Karani James Athletic Stadium as our senior women's national team take on Costa Rica in the CONCACAF Women's Qualifiers. Come out and support our girls. It's our legacy, our pride, and our chance to move one step closer to the CONCACAF Women's Championships. Our girls have not lost a match at home in our previous CONCACAF qualifier, but to stay unbeaten, they need you. The drums, the horns, the flags, the full power of the 12th man. Get your tickets now. $20 for adults, $10 for students, children under 10 free. Get yours at the GFA office, Chucky's Bar, Heather's Boutique, or Grenadian Optical in St. George's and Spiceland Mall. Adult tickets are also available online at gotofed.com. Grenada versus Costa Rica. Be loud. Be proud.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Oh yeah. Get value for your money. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Courts have it all.
Courts has what you need to make home yours. You can get it all with easy payment plans using Courts Ready Finance. Courts, make home yours.
For when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes, I can. Whenever you're in need, yes, just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide, the light that shines our way. Wherever you road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time. Next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Grenadians, get ready to commemorate National Heroes Day on Sunday, October 19th at the former Riviera Hotel site next to Camahorn Park. Grand dance from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. The theme for this year's commemoration, honoring our legacy, inspiring our future. This National Heroes Day commemoration promises to be one to remember, with a prayer and worship segment, the spoken word, and a powerful message from our special guest speaker. National Heroes Day Commemoration 2025 will also see the official sword turning on the grounds of the Riviera site, which will then be known as National Heroes and Heritage Park. Sunday, October 19th, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. National Heroes Day Commemoration, Monrouge, St. George. See you there.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you.
With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Minister for Social Development, Housing and Gender Affairs, Gloria Thomas, is calling on citizens to help protect the nation's children. Her appeal comes as Grenada observes Child Month under the theme, My Health, My Safety, Our Responsibility. Minister Thomas emphasized that caring for children's well-being is a shared national responsibility. In an address, Minister Thomas urged parents, teachers, policymakers, neighbors, and all citizens to play an active role in safeguarding children's health and safety.
It is also imperative that we empower our children with the ability to trust their intuition, that gut feeling that alerts them when something is wrong. By helping them recognize uncomfortable or potentially dangerous situations, we equip them with a critical internal compass. A core part of this approach is validating their feelings and showing them that their voice matters. When we teach a child that their feelings are valid and their voice is powerful, we give them the courage to speak up and seek help.
Minister Thomas also encouraged parents to be involved in their children's lives by listening to them, promoting positive activities, and prioritizing education and opportunities that support children's growth and development.
We must actively listen to our children and create safe spaces where they feel comfortable to share their thoughts and their feelings. Paying close attention to changes in their behavior, mood, or academic performance is also crucial, as these can be signs of distress. We must not be afraid to act on our concerns. Speaking with a trusted professional, such as a teacher or counselor, or reporting suspected abuse to the relevant authority is necessary and brave step.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Lands is hosting a series of activities leading up to World Food Day, observed internationally on October 16th. On Monday, the spotlight was on the 4-H clubs, which showcased their skills and community initiatives. Yesterday, local chefs took center stage in a friendly chef competition, presenting a variety of dishes that highlighted Grenada's signature spice and culinary talent. On Wednesday, the ministry distributed free seedlings and fruits as a means of promoting healthy eating. Lauren St. Louis, Acting Chief Extension Officer, spoke of the initiative.
All our districts, our extension district offices, they all have this type of activities where they'll be distributing fruit to everyone. It's free. You can just go down and collect your fruit, make sure you eat it, make sure you share some with your friends and your family. So we have it in the east, in St. Andrews. It's at the bus terminal. In Guav, the market in Guava, I think that's where it's at. Yes. In St. David's, they're at the police station and at the bus stop in Nassages. And where am I leaving out? And in the north, they're in Plains, the Plains office, and in Sates in the market.
St. Louis also highlighted the remaining activities planned for the celebration of World Food Day.
On Thursday, which is actually the celebration of World Food Day, we will be having an address to the nation from our minister, Honorable Lennox J. Andrew, and during that same morning, we will have a panel discussion on the sustainability of our spice value chains. So that will be held tomorrow at the National Stadium, and on Friday we'll have the grand exhibition, which will start at 10 o'clock at the Old Trafford Pasture in Tantine. We welcome you all to come down. In addition to the exhibition, we'll also have a local cultural show which starts from 4:30 on Friday afternoon also.
The week of activities underscores Grenada's commitment to health, nutrition, and community engagement as part of the World Food Day celebrations. The National Water and Sewage Authority, NWASA, has once again demonstrated its commitment to community care and access to clean water, responding to a heartfelt request from a Black Bay resident on behalf of a senior citizen in need. A few weeks ago, the resident reached out to NWASA's Carriacou office seeking assistance for an elderly neighbor who had no means of accessing water. Moved by her compassion, NWASA, with the support of General Manager Kenrick St. Louis, and the Carriacou team, provided and installed a 1,000-gallon water tank to ensure the senior citizen now has a reliable and sustainable supply. With the heartfelt gesture posted on NWASA's Facebook page, Carriacou Supervisor Edward Bethel expressed gratitude for the opportunity to make a tangible difference in someone's life.
NWASA's corporate social responsibility. During the visit by our new GM, he took the initiative to present a St. Louis citizen of Grand Bay area with a 1,000-gallon water tank. In Carriacou, we understand the dire need for to have a source of water, so we presented her with a 1,000-gallon water tank, which we think would be essential, especially in this time that we are going through. We haven't been having much rainfall in Carriacou, so I think that it would be a well-deserved gift from NWASA.
Stay with us. We'll have sports and international news right after the break.
Welcome to Carriacou, small in size, rich in spirit. As you step off the boat, you're greeted by smiling faces and warm island vibes. Your adventure begins here. Need a cozy place to stay? The Mermaid Beach Hotel has been a favorite for years. Waterfront views, clean comfort, and located in the town. In Bogles, the Roundhouse Cottages offers rustic charm with a touch of elegance. A peaceful hideaway surrounded by nature. Prefer something private? Dong Island Villas gives you space, sea breeze, and a home away from home feel. Wake up to the sound of waves and views that stretch for miles. We're ready to welcome you. When are you coming?
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, Because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Glenwood, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
This isn't just rum. It's a captivating journey infused with the essence of Bios Bombay, warmth and wonder. Experience the rich depth of Campeche like never before. Must be 18 years and older. Drink responsibly.
Good evening, sports fans. There's no letting down in the excitement being generated from the Andy Williams Under-23 Basketball Championship played at Grand Anse Basketball Court. Last evening, Andy Williams' Southern Elites schooled Kareem James's St. John's Basketball Academy 95-52. Tariq Mitchell led all scorers with 24 points, 1 assist, 6 steals, and 1 block for the winners. Number 32, Jaden St. Louis, was also in good nick with 23 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal, while Captain Torrey George netted 14 points, 6 steals, and 5 assists. Despite the defeat, Vashawn Richards netted 27 points, had 1 steal, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 3 assists for St. John's Basketball Academy. Daryl Phillips scored 11 points, 6 steals, and 4 assists. Games will continue on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Meanwhile, the traditional Bread Inc. Tornadoes defeated the Clark's Court Bay Boatyard Marina Spotlight Ballers in a blowout game 83-32 in last Sunday's opener. The outstanding player for traditional Bread Inc. Tornadoes were Christian Jawahir with the number 3 vest, scoring 18 points, 10 assists, and 3 steals. He was supported by John T. Alexander with the number 6 vest, scoring 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. The Clark's Court Boatyard Marina Spotlight Ballers were led by Tyree Douglas with the number 5 vest, scoring 12 points, 5 steals, and 3 assists. Nathan Modeste was also in the zone with the number 9 vest, scoring 8 points and 1 assist. Football fever hits a crescendo this weekend with the opening of Wagiti Super Knockout competition. Now into its 15th year, the tournament kicks off October 18th, running until November 29th. The Super Knockout is a club-based tournament organized by Megaforce Promotions and endorsed by the Grenada Football Association. According to organizers, this year's tournament promises to be the most thrilling yet. Saturday's opening will feature a double header. Game 1 will see Paradise FC Youth playing Honved SC from 6 p.m. Game 2 is set for 8 p.m. It will feature Hurricanes SC Youth clashing with 10XO Legends. A total of 24 teams, including the defending champions, Paradise FC International, will compete for the attractive $150,000 in cash and prizes.
This year we have a total of 24 registered teams to play in the tournament. Last year we had 28. This year we reduced it to 24 because of the time. We have a very short time frame this year. I think we have 7 weekends, and in the past we had 9. So we, instead of trying to get 28 teams, we reduced the teams to 24 teams. And just because we had a shorter season this year, we had to reduce the number of teams so we could finish within the time frame. It's important to note also that 4 senior teams also will be coming with a U team. And that is great for the future and development of football in Grenada. The official start of the tournament this year is on Saturday, the 18th of October, right here at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium from 7 p.m. We're going to have 2 opening games. The games will be decided here to this morning, the 2 opening games. Then after the 2 opening games, we're going to have some entertainment. We're going to bring from Jamaica a young artist called Tentic. And also there's a young guy from Boab who is making songs in dancehall music. His name is Sandan. He will be also performing. Also we're going to have Muddy, the Soca Monarch King. We're going to have Shortbreed, Golden, Zutiman, and we're going to have Sakina and the Alpha One Band. Admission to the opening is $50 and the bleachers is $40.
And that's what's been happening in sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. The Trinidad and Tobago government is working to establish a World Bank office in Port of Spain.
Finance Minister Devendranath Tanku says removing the taxes on retiree benefits from private pension funds is a savings mechanism. He made his comments at a budget forum hosted by the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce on Tuesday.
We are trying to encourage a saving culture on behalf of everyone, because the more persons save, it's basic economics. The more you save, the more we have revenues to invest, and the more we stimulate the rest of the economy.
Minister in the Ministry of Finance and Minister of Planning, Economic Affairs and Development, Kennedy Swartzing, also participated in the discussions.
I can safely say now, because it's before Cabinet, that we are in the process of signing that establishment agreement with the World Bank to have them open an office here in Port of Spain. That will do several things. It will give us access to expertise, but also for funding for private sector projects.
He says the World Bank has been attempting to establish an office in Trinidad and Tobago for the last 3 years.
They have an agency in the World Bank called MEGA, and they also give guarantees where government guarantees will not suffice or government can't give guarantees. They will bring guarantees to those projects.
Terry Ann Brown Campbell, TTT News.
Indonesia has launched a decontamination effort in an industrial zone west of Jakarta after hazardous radioactive material was detected. The alert followed the discovery of contamination in shrimp products exported to the United States.
In Banten province, police and military personnel seal off this area as they conduct their emergency decontamination operation at this industrial zone, where traces of cesium-137, a hazardous radioactive isotype, were found at production facilities.
We urge members of the public not to approach the locations with the radiation hazard signs. The government is doing its best to handle the situation.
The zone was investigated for contamination after the U.S. Food and Drug Administration flagged frozen shrimp products exported from Indonesia were contaminated with a low level of cesium-137. The FDA noted that repeated low-dose exposure could lead to a heightened risk of cancer. American retailers issued a recall for the products. Cesium-137 is used in medical devices and is also a byproduct of the nuclear fission process. An investigation by a government task force found the contamination was spread through airborne dust from a smelting plant and that it didn't come from the shrimp products. Indonesian authorities are investigating if the contamination may have been caused by scrap metal imports. Radiation scans showed more than 20 plants in the industrial area had some level of contamination and will undergo decontamination procedures conducted by the nuclear agency.
Efforts to trace the source of cesium-137 are being carried out intensively, from the import of steel and iron scrap and from the possibility of leaks of improper disposal related to its commercial use.
Those living near the industrial estate are being temporarily relocated.
There are 7 houses around here, but they said only my house is impacted by the radiation.
Indonesian police are looking to speak with the owner of the smelting factory, but say the factory closed before the contamination case occurred and the owner is no longer in the country. Meanwhile, Indonesian shrimp exports to the U.S. will continue. Companies must now have a radioactive-free certification from the Indonesian government before sending their products to the U.S. Jessica Washington, Al Jazeera, Jakarta.
That's what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. Now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Coalition urges Grenada to reject foreign radar and maintain neutrality. OACS foreign ministers to meet in November to advance regional unity. Grenada and Nigeria's Taraba State to strengthen economic ties, and Grenadian tech pioneer Dr. Nicholas Earl Brafitt named McMaster Chancellor. In regional news, Trinidad and Tobago plans for World Bank office in Port of Spain, while internationally, Indonesia deploys nuclear teams after radiation alert. In sports, early wins for Southern Elites and Tornadoes in local under-23 basketball championship. If you miss any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Visit our website at www.gbn.gd for more news and stories, or you can like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/GBN News and Radio. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow night.